Hello, everyone. This is Jonathan Weibel back here with another episode of Politics with Jonathan. And today we are starting an entirely new series inspired by political excesses, videos of the same sort of style, but we are doing some new and different things. So, today we are going to be looking at all of the second place candidates from the Democratic and Republican primaries past McGovern doctrine. Um, that was in 1972 when that came into place. All of these candidates are past 1972. And what is going to be Oh, by the way, I should also mention to start off with that the second place tallies will be done by delegate allocation instead of popular vote margin. So, without further ado, we are going to start this off. Oh, also, one last thing. The candidate that gets the least amount of electoral votes will not be moving on to the next round. So, without further ado, let us begin with Alaska. Now, who is going to win this wonderful really was the sad music? Unfortunately, it doesn't. Number 23, Bernie Sanders sweeps Alaska just like he did the Democratic primary. And that means with how many candidates we have, he's probably moving on to the next round. As you can see, Bernie Sanders now has the state of Alaska. So now we must spin the wheel again to decide who shall clinch Hawaii. Bernie Sanders is on a roll, folks. He is clinching Hawaii as well, just like he did in the 2016 Democratic primary. So now we are moving on to the state of Washington. Really trying to get this right. This is a bit finicky, everybody. Nope. Sorry, just really trying to get this right. Okay. Nope, that's not good. That is better. Okay, just real. Okay, there we go. That should be good. Um, so now we are moving on to the state of Washington, and we shall see if Bernie Sanders continues this historic streak. And he does, folks. Bernie Sanders does it again. He is on a serious hot streak today. Now we must see if Bernie Sanders will keep the momentum going. Well, he wasn't able to do that in the 2016 Democratic primary, but he may be able to this time. Unfortunately, his luck comes to an end as three has been selected. That is Henry Jackson, the former governor of Washington, shall win the state of Oregon. Now, for the state of California, this is a big prize for all of the candidates here, and let's see who shall win this. I really wish it had some like Jeopardy music to it. That would be super cool. Um, Number 13 or 14? 14. And who is that? Well, it's John McCain, of course. A state he never won in real life and would never have won as a Republican. So, now Nevada is up for grabs. Let's see who shall sweep this state. That wasn't John McCain this time. Okay. It is John Asbrook. He was second place to Richard Nixon back in 72. Okay, so the next state up, want to make sure I've got this right, is Idaho. So let's see who shall sweep Idaho in the end here. Fortunately, I don't have any music for this. Let's see, number 25, 25. That's Dean Phillips. He ends up winning his. No, not you, Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is very greedy today. Who did. Jackson won that state. Okay. I don't know why he keeps doing this. There we go. We gave it to Phillips. So now, let's see who will win. The state on the docket is Utah. Who will end up victorious? And you, Bernie Sanders, does it again, folks. He is doing incredible. Besides from John McCain, of course, with California. So now, the state of Arizona is up for grabs. Who shall get Arizona? John McCain? That would be. Oh no, not John McCain. Unfortunate. Want to make. Okay, four. So Ronald Reagan shall end up sweeping Arizona. Okay, now what state is up for grabs now? Montana is up for grabs now. Let's see who shall win. Number 10. Number 10, Bob Dole. Bob Dole shall sweep his first state. Okay. Next state should be Wyoming. Actually, the Wyoming senator is retiring. I think it's Cynthia Lumens. Looks like Harriet Hagman will be her successor. Let's see, we've got 25. So Dean Phillips gets another state, of course. The next state is Colorado. Let's see. Well, Gary Hart. Yeah, we have Gary Hart. Maybe Gary Hart will get it. Nope, not Gary Hart. Number 5. That is Ted Kennedy. That is an odd choice for him to get Colorado. Oh, the next state for grabs should be New Mexico. Okay, number 1. I think that is George Wallace. I take it most of you are not a very big fan of George Wallace. Neither am I, to be truthful, because he was pretty racist. I think we can all admit that about half a century after his run, or a little after half a century. Okay, so North Dakota is up for grabs to start. Okay, 14. Who is 14? 14 is John McCain with another state. He really likes picking up these states. Now we've got South Dakota. Who shall win South Dakota? It is Ronald Reagan with another sweep. Well, not sweep. I'm using sweep a bit lightly there. Okay. Now I believe the next state up for grabs is Nebraska. Yeah, it's Nebraska. We are going to do Nebraska at large first. Okay, 17. Who's 17? None other than John Edwards, of course. He shall win. No, not. He can win all of Nebraska. Yeah, he's earned all of Nebraska. Okay, so John Edwards sweeps Nebraska. Okay, the next candidate in this field will claim the state of Kansas. Lord Kelly is the governor there, I believe, and there's Roger Marshall as the senator. 23. Who got 23? 23, 23. Bernie Sanders again! He loves collecting these states, everybody. Especially the states he didn't win. Okay, so Oklahoma is up next. I think Kevin Stitt's the governor there. He is not eligible to run again. Okay, this is 12. I wasn't sure if it was 11 or 12. So now we have Pat Buchanan with his first state of the day. And the next state up should be the fabled, another big one, state of Texas. I know Ted Cruz, John Cornyn are the senators there. Greg Abbott's the governor. And 20. Who is 20? Rick Santorum with his first state. So, now we must spin once again because we know Santorum and McCain are absolutely safe. There is basically nothing that will take them out of this as of now. Oh, I thought Bernie Sanders would get it again. What state are we after? Okay, number 25. We'll start off with Minnesota here. We'll just go down the line. Minnesota. Dean Phillips with another solid victory. I think, yeah, he was representative from Minnesota. I think it was Minnesota's first from 2019 to 2025. So I know he challenged Biden in the 24 election. So 19 will win the state of Iowa. 19 Hillary Clinton with her first state. And now the next state up should be Missouri. Let's see who shall cleanse the state of Missouri here. 14. Okay, 14 should be John McCain with another solid pickup. Also, please comment down in the comment section down below who you want to see win this second place presidential primaries bracket, because we have some heated competition, including some past presidents. So number 19. Oh yeah, Clinton. Clinton will carry the state of Arkansas, which is pretty funny. I believe it's her home state. I'd have to double check on that one. Okay. Because, yeah, as of right now, we have. I have to go back and look. Number 10 shall win the state of. I think it's Louisiana this time. Yes, Louisiana. Number 10. Dole gets another state. Yeah, as of right now, we have a pretty stacked bracket. We have one former president, two. Any more former presidents? Nope, two former presidents. It would be pretty funny if one of them were eliminated right off the bat. And now we're just going to go through the South here. Yeah, we're just going to cross over to the South and Mississippi. And here we go with number 10. Who is that? That's Bob Dole again. Hold on just a minute, everybody. Okay, so let's see who will win the wonderful state of Alabama. I have some conflicting feelings on that state. Number 20. That is Rick Santorum with another state. He's cleaning up the South. I believe he won that state in the 2012 primary. And now the state, my home state of Georgia, is up. Hopefully, I don't think we have a Georgia candidate here. Number 21. 21 is John Wolf with his first state. First state he's ever won in anything. Okay, now we are on to another big jackpot, the state of Florida. Let's see who. I thought it was gonna be Bernie Sanders again. That'd be pretty insane. Number 22, right? Yep. Number 22, Ted Cruz clinches his first state, and what a big one it is, everybody. Let's see, the state of South Carolina is up for Bernie Sanders with another state, everybody. He is just collecting these states like the Infinity Stones. I know, maybe a bit of a bad reference. Can't really think of many others. I like a lot of Star Wars, but there aren't many references to collecting things in the Star Wars universe, at least from what I can think of right now. And who picked up number one? George Wallace comes back with another state. I know, I think this is the candidate we are all rooting against collectively, probably. Maybe one person's like, I want George Wallace to win because it'll be funny. And it would be pretty funny if he won. George Wallace, another state, as soon as I was saying that. He is closing off the South, everybody. Can Virginia will be up next. That is number 10. Who's number 10? Bob Dole with another state here. And if we look at this map as of right now, there are not 10 candidates who still have not won anything yet. I'm pretty surprised. Thought there'd be more. Hopefully, they do end up winning some delegates, so it makes it not delegates electoral votes, so it makes it easier to find out who to eliminate. Okay, number 24. Who's 24 over here? We have Bill Weld winning his first state, just as I was saying Morris would win some states. So the next state up should be West Virginia, who shall sweep NWV. That is number 6 with George H.W. Bush. He has probably secured himself a spot. Okay, so next up is the state of Illinois. Who shall win this decently big state? Number 13 is, well, Lyndon LaRoots. He gets a state. Okay, and next up will be the wonderful state of Wisconsin. I know Tammy Baldwin, Ron Johnson are the senators there. I know. Stranger. Okay, who is it? Number 26, Nikki Haley gets her first state. So 10 for Haley. I'm really blanking on his name. That's going to bug me for a while until I remember it. Okay, so number 6 will get the state of Michigan. Number 6, who? Oh, George H.W. Bush, number 6, right? Yep. He shall win the state of Michigan. I believe he won it in the 1980 primary as well, so that's pretty impressive. Let's see. Number 3 will be taking a state. Number 3 is Henry Jackson. We haven't heard from him in a while. He will be taking the state of Indiana. And now we must spin again for the wonderful state of Ohio, where Mike DeWine's done almost every role in the books. Number 11. Jerry Brown shall be getting his first state. I do not believe he won that state in the primaries. No, don't believe he did. So, next we have got Pennsylvania up for grabs. Pretty decently big state as well. Number 16, Bill Wyatt with his first state. So, before I get to the Northeast, I want to go over who has not won any votes yet. Gary Hart, Harold Stassen, Jesse Jackson, Bill Bradley. Yep, those 4. So we need to get one of those 4. So what we are looking for as of right now is a 7, 8, 9, or 15. So let's spin again to see who is going to win this. Number 8 comes back and sweeps it. Harold Stassen shall be getting his first state. and Maryland. Okay? Now let's look at this. I think Delaware is next up. Yeah, Delaware shall be the next state that is up here. Number 17. John Edwards shall be getting the state of Delaware. John Edwards, I think he's also another candidate where I just really do not like him. He did some pretty bad things. Who shall win the state of New York a big prize? Number 13. Lyndon LaRoots. No, Hillary Clinton, you cannot get your home state. I'm very sorry. Lyndon LaRoots shall be winning this state. Now we go to the spinner of destiny for these candidates. I mean, they all wanted to win a presidential race and not to be just cast aside instantly. Number 26, Nikki Haley wins the state of New Jersey. And now, if we go to the wonderful spinner again, we have DC. I believe DC will be next. Number 10. Number 10 is Bob Dole winning DC. A state Republicans have never, not a state, excuse me, votes Republicans have never won before. Now we are getting down to some of our final states, and we have number 18. Who's number 18 here? Okay. Number 18, Mike Huckabee hasn't won one. So, need to shrink this down a bit to give him Connecticut. Okay, so Jesse Jackson's the only one who hasn't won a state yet. So, no, Jesse Jackson, Harold Stassen. So we really need to get an 8 or a 9 for these two. 8 or 9. Okay, who is going to win this? Nope, number 1. No, 26. Thought it was 1. Wow, that was close. Okay, number 26, Nikki Haley shall be taking another state. I really have to shrink this out. It's definitely. Okay. Cecil will be winning Rhode Island. It's difficult with all of these candidates, so it'll get much easier as we continually shrink down the candidate pool. Okay, so next up for grabs is Massachusetts. And. Thought it was spinning. Okay, so Massachusetts, home of. I don't think we have any. No, Ted Kennedy. I think we got somebody. Number 8! That is. Oh, someone we already had. Harold Stassen. Harold, where are you? There you go. Good Massachusetts. Okay, so next up, we have 3 states left. Vermont. And Vermont shall go to 18. Who's 18 again? Oh yeah, Mike Huckabee is 18. Mike Huckabee shall be winning the state of Vermont. Now just 2 states left with New Hampshire. We need I believe it's 7 or an 8. 7 or an 8. 7 or an 8. Believe we have it, folks. I believe. Okay. Goodbye, Ed. Oh no, that was Stas, and we need a 7 or a 9, everybody. Okay. I have an idea for what we're going to do if this gets to a tie, so let's go to our final state in Maine. It would be funny if Bernie Sanders just came back and swept this. It's gonna be a tie. Unfortunate. Number 14. So I'll go to John McCain. We're going to try to do, Man at Large just to see if one of them can pick it off. Give them one more chance. Let's see. Who's going to win this? Number 13 is Lyndon LaRoots. So here's what we are going to do. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so what we are going to do is Jesse Jackson is going to get the odd numbers, and Bill. Okay, sorry, that's not going to work. I completely did not realize that there were three candidates that still have not gotten electoral votes. Okay, so Gary Hart, we're going to try to make this fair. There are 26. We are going to take out two of these. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. If it is 1 through 8, Gary Hart wins. If it is 9 through. Hold on. Yeah, 1 through 8. If it is 9 through 16, Jesse Jackson wins. And if it is 17 through 24, then Bill Brownlee wins. Of course, that'll just be eliminating. Yeah, I'll have to. Okay. I think I've got this. So let's start. Who's the first candidate that moves on here? We have 19. 19 is who did I? Okay. Yes, Jesse Jackson. No, sorry, not Jesse Jackson. Bill Bradley has secured the first spot. So now we need a 1 through a 16. Who shall it be? Gary Hart or Jesse Jackson? Moving on. Let's see. Unfortunately, we still have Bill Bradley. Bill Bradley just wants to get one after not getting any states. Okay, we finally have somebody. Looks like Jesse Jackson has won. He has narrowly defeated Gary Hart. Unfortunate, but Gary Hart has been taken down and will not see a state. Jackson may. So that is our map for today. Let me size it down a bit so everyone can see who exactly got what. And for our winner, I believe we have John McCain for the most electoral votes, and for Bernie Sanders. Yeah, Bernie Sanders, I believe, won the most states at 6. The candidate that won the least amount, of course, was Jesse Jackson and Bill Bradley. They were tied. I hope you all enjoyed this new series. I apologize for a couple of times where it wasn't on the correct tab that it needed to be. I'm still getting used to switching tabs a lot. I tried to make it to where the spinner was on this page, but nothing would make it work, and I'm not sure why it was unable to work. Um, but I hope you all really enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And before you all go, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because every like we get, every subscription we get, every comment we get helps to grow our channel. And by the way, in the comment section down below, tell me who you want to see win this. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.